Welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, home to the Western Michigan Broncos, where we have a terrific matchup in store. Today, a battle in the Great Lakes State, and from the Upers to those in the Mitten, all Michiganders will be focused on this showdown. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Western Michigan Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. A little screen to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brings a tackle, and he's got room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. On the run, it's Higgins. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first. Just plowing ahead. Tackled after picking up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And a really nice run. Avoided disaster and stopped. Big play.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really
They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That pass. Now facing a third and long. They'll run play action. Throwing right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds. Be a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming. They were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Headed to the end zone. And he'll... The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. Deep.
And he's running in the open. Inside the 10. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Calls his own number. Nifty little scamper on this. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches. An array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Put yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. You don't tip the scales at 3 bills. Stay on the sideline. Big boys in the goal line D. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body.
Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's put in danger, and it's picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understand.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. He will step out of it. Up and a first down for this offense.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. We definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get to this game. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First down and 10 now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Trying to find room. It's Higgins. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kovac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties. And
he's got some room. Can he get there? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. That's a second and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The Panthers will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go. Set high.
Direct snap to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First and goal, handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. Third down and goal, great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Can he get there on the ground? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Razor.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third.
Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it right near the end zone. Missed it. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's... First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
Ball handed off. Power and great pass to the defender. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. So versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big 10 and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
And it's a comeback round. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver, and he's got it. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. Think about over the years.
Free play important down here in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for... will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackle. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just...
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
He knocks this one right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the onside kick is recovered. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Misses the receiver, incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down on this drive. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.